Hello, my name is Colson Rivers. Thank you so much for your time checking in to watch me talk about myself for a little bit. So again, my name is Colson Rivers. I am a communications major with a focus in organizational leadership at the University of North Georgia, based out of the Gainesville campus. This is a self-introductory speech for my advanced public communication course. So as a self-introductory speech, I'm going to tell you two different aspects about myself that I don't think most people would guess about me right off the bat. The first one is that I am a certified and licensed exterminator in the state of Georgia, and the second one is that I am a licensed minister of the gospel in Georgia. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you about how those things happened in my life and the experiences that have come out of them so far for me and what may happen in the future. So let's get right in that first point. Number one, I'm an exterminator. That might be a pest management professional or a bug man. Varies person to person, but generally, it's all the same job. So first, how did I get that? So I was in high school and I met an owner of a local exterminating company, small company, and he really liked me and my personality, and he told me that if I ever wanted a job to just reach out and he'd do his best to find a spot for me. At the time, I didn't find this to be a very compelling or interesting offer, but I didn't forget about it. And so a couple of years down the road, when I got to college and needed more money, I remembered that offer, and so I reached out to that man and I said, "Hey, you have anything open?" And he said, "For you, yes." And so he trained me on how to do that. And so at this point I've still been with the company coming up on 2 years, and I've been through every different division of the company. So I started in what was our termite division, and it still is our termite division. And so that's getting under people's houses to make sure there are no termites in the structure or forms of their house. And then I went to wildlife, which is doing stuff like mice and rats and getting on roofs and getting in attics and crawl spaces, for squirrels or raccoons, lots of stuff. Pretty crazy sometimes. And now what I do is I do what's really called general pest control, which is probably what most people think about when they think of, the bug man coming to spray the house. That's me. And it's been a really fruitful time of, learning to work with other people, with my colleagues, but also learning to work with customers and see people from all walks of life and getting to interact with them and just these like kind of snapshots of their life, as I'm just there for a handful of minutes out of their life, and they go on, and it's been a really great way to meet a lot of people. So moving on to the second point that I mentioned, I'm a licensed minister of the gospel in Georgia. So what that means in function is pretty much only that I can perform a wedding ceremony in Georgia. That's not why it happened, but it is a byproduct of it. So how that happened is I was at my former church, and the pastor at the time, who's this older gentleman, and he asked me if I wanted to be licensed, and I didn't really know what that meant. So then I asked a different person that I knew, and they told me that it was basically just the church recognizing and choosing to support me and my talents and gifts, and commit to supporting me in that as I grew up out of the church. And so that's been a really big encouragement to me. I haven't yet capitalized on my ability to legally marry a couple yet, but there is a couple that I think is thinking about it. We'll see what happens this summer. That might actually happen for the first time. But those are just two things about me that I don't think most people would recognize, and they've given me some cool experiences to be able to interact with people from a different worldview and a lot of different perspectives, and have provided me a lot of special experiences that I don't think I would have otherwise gotten. I don't think a lot of people have had those combination of experiences. So thank you for listening to me. I'm telling you about how I'm a certified exterminator and a licensed minister. Again, I'm Colson Rivers. Thank you so much for your time. You have a great day. Bye.